Hey, what's going on, guys? Got another review. This time it's of the 118 scale Autoart Porsche Carrera GT. I got it in yellow. A little bit of the lights there in the front. It's a pretty nice model. Although I do have some couple minor little things that I would say could have made this release better, but other than that, I am pretty pleased at the displayability of this one. I really like the wheels. I really like, there's a couple things that I don't like specifically with that front bumper right there. Might as well just get into that. Which is the fact that it's made out of plastic, whereas the rest of the car is made out of metal. It's the only part of the car that feels that might, like, come off, or maybe it feels kind of a little bit more fragile and more feels like plastic, like an RC car will feel kind of just on that part of the vehicle, and then everything else is kind of more or less like metal. Here we have the wheels, very nice Porsche shield badge right on the center of the hubcap of the car. Here we have the box, a pretty decent box. I do like the fact that it has that whole foam thing. It makes for a quick removal of the box or unboxing the item. There we have just a little split second of the instructions. Here we have a little bit of the motor. I had to use a little thing to just keep the motor, the cover up actually on this one, because although it has the struts, it's a very common problem with Autoart. The struts do hold it up, but sometimes it doesn't, and I just didn't want to spend too much time now. Here we have a little bit of the interior. It's alright. It doesn't seem nothing too crazy, although I guess they just kept it pretty basic, but nevertheless still relevant, or comparing good to its 101 scale model, which was based out of. Let's zoom into the interior a little bit more. Has a nice Porsche badge right on the steering wheel. I kind of wish they would have used separate parts on the air conditioner vents, but other than that, the dash is pretty well done, and the buttons are painted where they need to be. Has nice seat belts right behind the seats, which kind of like those custom racing seats you would put on a car. As you can see, it has a nice like leather pattern on the floor, and it has like little like floor mats. That's a very nice like accent. It also has like, I guess it would look kind of like chrome or just high polished steel or silver pedals. Here we have the rear wheels. If you guys notice that it has a different color on the center caps. From the left side they're blue, and then on the right side they're red. I have no clue why they did that. I guess they just wanted to keep it true to the 101 true to life car. Here's just to show you guys that it has a real nice radius. It's very smooth. You don't feel a bunch of plastic parts rattling, and it's very wide. This will allow you to basically park the car and steer it as you need to in your display cabinet. I always kind of like it when cars do add the option of a nice radius of steering. It's just on this one, the steering I would say is just superb. 10 out of 10 on the steering on this one. I really like it. The steering wheel does match what the wheels are doing, of course. Here we have a nice profile of the vehicle. Just an excellent casting by Autoart. As usual, One thing about the Porsche badge in the hood that I forgot to mention, that I must mention, it is not a photo etched 3D separate part. It actually looks like it's a water type of sticker, or that is painted under the clear coat, or that is a sticker under the clear coat, but nevertheless it is not a separate part. I mean, I kind of would have liked it would have been, but it wasn't. Here we're taking some close-up so you guys can see the vents and intakes, which are perforated and are very well represented. At the bottom we just saw a switch. That switch is to open the spoiler. Now you guys are gonna see me like reach down the bottom of the car and move that slide button to the right, which pops the rear spoiler open, which is just awesome detail, an awesome feature on the car. You know, that doesn't seem like the spoiler is going to chip paint anytime soon. As you guys can see, the yellow is still there, both sides of the spoiler. It felt like there's some kind of spring action mechanism in there. As you guys can see, it looks like some kind of like some type of pattern. By the way, check out the color and the texture. It looks like ceramic, but just very realistic to ceramic on the brake discs. You know, which by the way, the brake calipers do have Porsche lettering and are painted yellow as